Hi everyone. Good morning, all of you. Very good morning. Audio, both are clear, everyone. Somebody just respond. Very good morning, all of you. Audio clear. Video some problem came. I don't know why it is when you are doing it is showing normally only, but okay. One second. Now it's okay. It seems. Is it so? Is it okay now, everyone? Audio and video. Right. So we'll be continuing our discussions onto this, right? Quick revision, that highway quick revision part we are doing now already, right? We'll be continuing that, you can say. So this highway quick revision series will be continuing, you can say. All of you, welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack it, right? Everybody get ready to crack, all of you, right? So this is my profile, you can follow me at which, and this is a referral code, right? RP Civil is the referral code you have to use. And now, so today will be the last date for which one this offer going to end, right? This offer will be ending tonight only. You can get up to 6 months free extension on your GATE and ESE civil subscriptions, all of you, right? So don't miss this. 12 months if you take 4 months extra, 15 months if you take 5 months extra, and 24 months if you take 6 months extra subscription months will be getting. So for plus as well as for these iconic subscriptions, right? So don't miss this, all of you, everyone. So this is all which one, this is a GATE 2024 rankers recognition program is there. So you can just participate in that rankers recognition program, and you can get notified or get national level recognition, all of you, right? Everybody can identify you at national level, right? So there is a facilitation going on for you. You can just scan this QR code and enroll for this or register for this code, you can say, right? So this mega event, so you will be the host of star participant of that, you can say. And there is monthly scholarship test offered by this Unacademy for this GATE 2025 people, all of you, right? So what this monthly scholarship test, right, it will be doing, if you just observe, if you are unable to pay this entire fee at a time, you participate in this scholarship test and get a good rank, and based on your rank, right, you will be given different amount of this scholarship, right? So you wanted to know how much amount of this scholarship it is possible for you to get, right? Up to 100% scholarship it is possible to get, right? The test will be on which one, this is 24th March at 11 a.m. rank 1 to 10 if you are getting now 100% scholarship, 11 to 15 if you are getting now 75% scholarship, 16 to 20 means 65% scholarship, 21 to 50 means 60% scholarship you will be getting, you can say. Got it? Ummeed batch for this 2025 will be starting on 29th February. It was started. So this is foundation, geotechnical, environmental, and strength of materials, both were started, you can say, right? And what is that referral code you have to use always, right? That RP Civil is the code you have to use always, right? For this 2026 also, the Sangram batch was started with the same subject on 29th February. The next batches will be happening on which one? This March 23rd, all of you, right? Don't miss this. These are the placement batches also for 2025 and 2026 are started on 29th February only. And you may get a doubt, sir, when you are taking the iconic subscription, and what are the benefits you will be getting extra? So these are all the books printed to your printed books you will be getting. You will be getting delivered these books to your home within 15 days of your subscription, right? And you are unable to get in the scholarship, right? And you are unable to pay this entire amount at a time also, right? Then Unacademy is giving again one more opportunity for you, that is no cost EMI, that too with 0% interest on your EMI you can go with, right? Now, so this is your which one, these are all the benefits of this plus subscription, and these are all the additional benefits of this iconic subscription along with all benefits of this plus subscription, right? So you chose wisely which subscription is suitable for you and you go for that, right? So these are all GATE 2023 toppers, you can say. These are all ESE 2023 toppers, right? You try to be in this top rank, all of you. Now, so up to which one we have done, right? These lectures we have done. So I'm keeping in the same PDF only. So once everything is over now, I'll be sharing this PDF with you, right? Those who are attending regularly, it will be useful for you, right? So here this sight distance we have done now. Is no? Up to which one it is done, you can say. This overtaking sight distance. This is chapter 3 we have mentioned now. Cross section elements chapter 1. This stopping sight distance chapter 2, and this overtaking sight distance chapter 3 we have taken, right? So this 53 point expression for this OSD we have written now. When VA dash is not equal to that VB, right? What is that VA dash? You can say it is a reduced speed of this fast moving vehicle now. VB is the speed of this slow moving vehicle, right? If both are not same, first two formulas we have to use. If both are same, we have to use this formula. Okay, this is your 53rd point you are getting, right, overall together. Now this is lecture 5, quick revision of the civil engineering sight distances part 2, right? So today we are discussing, right? Now here that is your 54th point, you can say. So what is the 54th point, right? So what is the small t among these in this expression, right? Whatever the parameters not known will be going for this parameters, right? Small t. What is the small t? You can say reaction time. How much we have to take it? 2 seconds is the reaction time we have to take it. Based on which theory? Based on this PIV theory, right? Same for SSD also we have mentioned that PIV theory only. But here also we are taking that PIV theory only, right? But we are taking 2 seconds, right? As per which one? This IRC. And what is this value? You consider this value will be same 85th percentile reaction time. 85th percentile, which one? This is a reaction time, you can say, if you just observe, right? If small t is not given, right, we have to take it like this. But do you get guarantee that only that small t is not given every time? No. For SSD, same PIV theory, same IRC specification only, same 85th percentile reaction time only. But what is that? You can say this value will be 2 seconds for OSD and its value will be 2.5 seconds for which one? This SSD, right? Why this much difference is there if you consider? Because of this interest of doing this activity, right? Everybody will be showing interest in stopping their vehicle, or everybody will be showing interest in overtaking some other vehicle? Tell me. More interest will be shown by the people in overtaking other vehicles only, no? Not in stopping the vehicles, right? Not in stopping the vehicles, right? So therefore what happens if we just observe? So because of this interest on this activity, even though the same road, same driver, same vehicle, same conditions are there, mental conditions, psychological conditions, everything is same, but this fellow in overtaking operation will show more interest, so quick reaction will happen, right? Compared to which one? This stopping, right? People will not show more interest in stopping now, so they will react a little slowly. But in overtaking activity, it will be which one? Overtaking activity, everybody will be showing more interest, na? Everybody will be showing more interest, you can say, if you just have, right? Got it? Right. Now here what is the capital T is not given, or speeds are not given. Speed of this if speeds are not given, which is speeds not given, you can say, if that capital VA is not given, right? If capital VA is not given means small VA is also not known, na? If capital VA is not given, when capital VA means original speed of this fast moving vehicle is not given, right? Then what we need to do? Let that capital VA will be equal to which one? This capital V, design speed, right? Why? Because which vehicle will be trying to overtake? High speed vehicle will try to overtake, or low speed vehicle will try to overtake? This high speed vehicle only will try to overtake, na? High speed vehicle only will try to overtake, you can say, absolutely, right? So that's why we are considering it as a design speed, right? If it is a small V also, right, what is it you are taking? Small v only, right? Design speed. Small v means meter per second value, capital V means kmph value, right? That is only the difference, right? There is no other difference. Suppose if that a capital VC or small vc is not given, what is the capital VC or this small vc? Speed of this opposite vehicle is this capital VC or this small vc, na? Speed of this opposite vehicle. Now Tell me, whenever we started overtaking, is opposite vehicle will be looking at us, or it is our headache to complete the overtaking before opposite vehicle reaches us? Before opposite vehicle is reaching our point, we have to finish off the overtaking, right? So then which one is better to consider? Considering opposite vehicle traveling with highest speed is critical or lowest speed is critical? Highest speed is critical, right? Let that VC will be equal to which one? This is VA. What is the highest speed among the available? VA, VA dash, VB. VA dash is the reduced speed of the fast moving vehicle. VA is the original speed of the fast moving vehicle. VB is the speed of the slow moving vehicle, right? Highest speed will be VA only. Now, suppose if VA is also not available, then we take this VC equal to the capital V design speed. Now, like that we have to take it, right? Now, if the speed of this slow moving vehicle is not given, capital VB or small VB, how much we have to take it? Can we take it as the design speed, or it must be taken lesser than the design speed? If it is not given, so what is that we need to take? Let that capital VB will be equal to, what is that you can say? Compared to the fast moving vehicle, right? It must be having this lesser speed definitely, na? So capital VA minus how much you can say? 16 kilometers per hour. You can say if you just observe, right? Right? Or what is it you can say, that small VB will be equal to which one? Small VA minus, it is in meter per second, na? How much you can substitute? That minus 4.4 meter per second, right? If it is in meter per second. Suppose if that capital VA is not known, right, then how much value we have to take it? If we just observe that a capital VB equal to capital V, that is your design speed minus this is 16 kilometers per hour, you can take it, right? Or what is the small VB you consider? That is your small VA minus which one? 4.44, right? Or 4.5, you can round it off, right? Meter per second, right? Directly. Okay? Like that we are taking, right? So in this expression, so if the small t is not given, we have seen how to get this. And if the capital VA, capital VC or small VC, small VA are not given, we know how to select it. And this capital T, S1, S2 are not given, how to select it, right? That is important now. If suppose if that capital T is not given, right? So what is it you can say? If capital T is not given, then you have to equate these equation numbers 1 and 2, right? Let us say this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2, this is equation number 3, this is equation number 4, right? When you are equating this 1 and 2, VC capital T cancel, VA dash capital small t, VA dash small t cancel, right? So VA dash capital T plus half AT square equal to VB capital T plus S1 plus S2, right? What is it you can say? So what is that? Small VA dash capital T plus what is that you can say? Half A capital T square equal to, right, what is that you can say? That is your VB into that capital T plus S1 plus this S2, right? Is it not the quadratic equation? Half A into that capital T square, right? Plus what is that you can say? That is your VA dash minus this VB into that capital T minus which one? This S1 plus this S2 equals to 0. So from this, can't you get this T values? T1, 1 is of negative value you will be getting, and T2 you will be getting, right, one positive value. So which one we have to select, right? Positive value only we have to select by default. You can say if you just select positive value, you select for this capital T. What is the capital T you can say? That is your overtaking time, na? That is your which time you can say? That is your overtaking time or this acceleration time or not? That is overtaking time or this accelerating time, you can say if you just observe, right? Got it? That is overtaking time or this which time you can say? Accelerating time, right? During overtaking time only we are accelerating and will be completing the overtaking operation, right? Got it? Now, so here when we have to use this, if that VA dash is not equal to which one? This VB. Suppose if that VA dash is equal to VB, then which one we have to equate, right? We have to equate this equation number 3 and 4, na? 3 and 4 if you are equating VC capital T, VB small t, VB small t cancel, VB capital T cancel. half a capital T square equal to S1 plus S2, right? What is it you can say? If this is the case, half a capital T square is equal to S1 plus this S2, you can say, right? Then how can you get that a capital T? That is important, right? Under root, what is that you can say? 2 times S1 plus S2 divided by which one? This A, acceleration of this vehicle, and all these things you can say. Got it? Now suppose if S1 and S2 are not known, right? S1 is the spacing between the vehicles fast moving and this slow moving vehicles before overtaking, and S2 is the spacing after overtaking, and S2 is the spacing after overtaking or not, and S2 is the spacing after which one is overtaking, you can say, right? If an S1, S2 are not known, then how much we need to take? Tell me. S1 and S2 are not known. So what is that we need to do? Let that S1 will be equal to S2 will be equal to which one? Yes, that is equal to 0.7 small vb plus L, or you can also write it as which one? 0.2 times this capital VB plus L, you can say, right? Any one of these equations we can use, right? That is how we have to get this. Yes. Why we can take the same value? Purpose of maintaining spacing is what? The purpose of maintaining spacing is to avoid collision only, na? Whenever you wanted to avoid collision, purpose of maintaining spacing is to avoid collision only, right? Whenever you are trying to avoid collision between the same vehicles, the same purpose, right? We can take the same spacing, na? So no, there is no issue, right? That small VB we have to go for in which one? This meter per second. That small L we have to substitute in meters, length of this vehicle. Here capital VB we have to substitute in which units? You can say that is in kilometers per hour, and yes we have to substitute in, yes we will be getting in which units? You can say that is in meters, right? Like that we are having. Then in that case, right, what is that capital T? It will become that capital T will be equal to under root 4s by this A value or not? Under root 4s by this A value it will become, you can say. Got it? Like that. So anything else is there? So nothing else is there, and we need to go for which one? We can say minimum SSD, sorry, similar to that of your SSD, right? Minimum SSD we have done now. So now we'll be going for which one? This minimum OSD. What is our minimum SSD? You can say minimum OSD we have to go for, na? Yes or no? Minimum or this required OSD. What is our minimum or this required OSD? If you just observe, minimum or this required OSD if you just consider, na? So for different road conditions it will be different, right? Whenever it is a single lane two-way, single lane one way we'll start with, right? Then we'll go for this two-way. Single lane one way. So if it is a single lane one way, right, what is it you can say here? This is your fast moving vehicle A, and this is your slow moving vehicle B. Will there be any opposite vehicle or no opposite vehicle you are having, right? No opposite vehicle, right? Yeah, Rishikesh, good morning. No opposite vehicle is there. Then what is the OSD? It will become that OSD will be equal to the D1 plus this D2, right? Yes, no opposite vehicle means that D3 will come into picture, or D3 will not come into picture. That D3 will never come into picture, now obviously, right? Now second condition, what is it you can say? Whenever it is a single lane and two-way conditions, if you just observe, if it is a single lane and two-way condition, right, break fast over all of you or not? Single lane and two-way conditions, right? What is the single lane and two-way conditions? On the single lane itself, right? So this is your fast moving vehicle A moving, this is your slow moving vehicle B moving, and this is your opposite vehicle C moving, na? This is your opposite vehicle C moving, you can say, right? Got it? Now coming to this, here, is it possible to allow this overtaking and this crossing at a time? This crossing we have to allow and this overtaking we have to allow. Is it possible to allow both at a time? No. So therefore it is better we will allow this opposite crossing, we restrict this overtaking, right? So what is it you can say? Overtaking not allowed, na? overtaking and not allowed, you can say, if you just observe, right? Got it? Now, so if it is, so when overtaking itself is not allowed, right, do you need to calculate any overtaking side distance or no need to calculate any overtaking side distance? No need to calculate any overtaking side distance now. No need to calculate any overtaking side distance, you can say. So here, whenever it is you are a two lane one way, two lane one way means what is it, you can say, right? Two lanes are there, vehicles are traveling only on the in the same direction. This is your A, this is your B, and on the second lane also vehicles are continuously moving. So what is the OSD required here? The OSD required here also will be equal to the D1 plus this D2 only, right? Because is there any opposite vehicle to be considered or no opposite vehicle to be considered? No opposite vehicle to be considered, na? That is OSD is equal to the D1 plus this D2 only, right? Now if you go for this two lane, two way undivided, yes. Suppose if it is this two lane, two way undivided, when it is your two lane, two way undivided, right? Can we say it is considering all the conditions? All the difficult possibilities are considered in this. Can we say like that or not? Yes, absolutely, right? This is your vehicle A, this is your slow moving vehicle B, this is your opposite vehicle C, right? Now tell me, opposite vehicle effect is also important to be considered in this or not? Definitely yes. Now what is the OSD? You can say D1 plus this, D2 plus this, D3 will be your OSD now. All the three parameters will come, right? D1 plus this, D2 plus this, D3, you can say, if you just, right? Got it now? Two lane, two way undivided, right? Now if it is a two lane, two way divided, right, then what happens? Whenever it is a two lane, two way divided, right, in between, right, what is it, you can say? Yes, divider will be there, right? When a divider is there any problem because of this opposite vehicle? Do you need to observe at which distance opposite vehicle is there, how much speed it is traveling? All these points are important or not important, you can say? All these are not at all important, na? All these are not at all important, you can say, right? So here what is it, you can say that OSD will be equal to which one? This D1 plus this D2 only, na? There is no use of this D3, you can say, if you just, right? So yes, thank you Pralika, same to you. D1 plus this D2 only, no? D1 plus this D2 only, right? Now next one, right? What is another condition? Sixth condition. More than two lane. So whenever it is more than two lane, right, that is you are divided or this undivided, right? What is it, you can say? That OSD, actually I did not do full fasting. So only just fruits I have taken. So it is not called as fasting. Right. OSD will be equal to which one? This is D1 plus this D2, na? D1 plus this D2 only, right? Now if we just consider this is sixth condition D1 plus D2 and this which one? This is third condition D1 plus D2, both are same. First condition and this fifth condition D1 plus D2 are same. So here if we just observe OSD for which condition is highest? OSD for this fourth condition is highest. After that OSD for which one? This is third condition, which is equal to OSD for which one? This is sixth condition, which is greater than which one? This is OSD for this first condition, which is equal to which one? This is OSD for this fifth condition also, right? Like that you are having. So this is how the OSD values are varying, right, for various conditions. Right? Okay? Is it clear, everyone? These are clear, everyone? Clear, everyone of you? I think ad came at this time only for all. Okay, right. So this is 58th point, you can see, if we just observe, right? Got it? No. Okay, actually, still regarding the OSD, it is not yet completed. 1 second. Just let me add one new. 1 second. After this only we'll go for this intersection, sight distance at this intersection. Okay, right. So we'll be going for this. Link not provided in class. Class link is not provided in group. Actually it became late na, so that's why I have provided only in which one, this in my status, and this in Telegram group I have just shared it. Okay, that's why in Telegram group only I have shared it. Right, in my status I have kept actually. Because I woke up, so it became late, and for getting ready and all these things, right? So I did not share in all groups. It was not possible actually. The time was not sufficient enough, right? So that's why I could not share it. Okay. So next, what is that we need to go for? Next, what is it we need to go for? You don't know my number? Okay, very good then. So now here, whenever, what is that we need to go for? If you just observe, if OSD is not possible, ISD I did not mention. If OSD is not possible, right, then what we need to do? If OSD is not possible, provide what? Okay, the Telegram group I have shared, na? Telegram group or Telegram channel we have shared, na? Right, that you can, there you can check it, right? If OSD is not possible, right, what is that we need to provide, right? Provide which one? This at least ISD. Or if you are subscribing to this channel, na, Unacademy GATE ESE Civil, then you can get automatic notification also once the class is started, right? You click on this bell icon, right? Subscribe, and at that subscribed, just beside that bell icon is there, na? Click on this, and all you click, then you will be getting the automatic updates daily. Okay, right. So provide at least ISD, right? For which purpose you can say? To allow few overtaking operations. So if you are allowing this SSD, na, right, it is dangerous, right? Okay. Overtaking operations are not possible. Okay. No need you subscribe this YouTube channel, na? So this GATE ESE channel is there, right? That at that subscribed tab is there, na? Just click on the bell icon, and all will be there. Press all, you will be getting automatic notification whenever any class is going on in this channel. Is na? Right? You know all these things, right? No Unacademy app also. Okay. For this YouTube channel, no need to have Unacademy app, right? Okay. Right. What is that ISD? You can say that ISD will be equal to that 2 times that SSD we have to go for, na? 2 times that SSD we have to go for, right? You are very new. You are very new that you are attending from 4 years, 3 years. Very good. Only just at least after all 4 years new only, no? You are. Yes, very good. So what is that you can say now? So here OSD is not possible, provide at least ISD, right? If ISD is also not possible, right, then what we need to go for? If ISD is also not possible, right, what we need to do? Provide overtaking zones, na? Provide which one? This overtaking zones, right? Yes, just 5 years only. Very good. Provide these overtaking zones with what? Provide overtaking zones with what conditions? Desirable length. What is the desirable length of this? With its desirable length? What the desirable length? Right? Desirable length means that by default it is better we have to provide this. It is well and good enough. Is that no? 5 times this OSD is a desirable length, na? 5 times OSD is the desirable length, you can say, right? Is that if 5 times OSD is not possible, at least we have to go for which one? This is the minimum length, right? Minimum length of how much we have to go for? 3 times OSD is the minimum length we have to go for, or not? 3 times OSD is the minimum length we have to go for, you can say, if you just observe. Right, got it now? Clear? Now here if you just observe, right, what is that OSD we can call it as? OSD will be called as which one? This stopping. Are we stopping anywhere, or it is called as your non-stopping sight distance? Non-stopping, or this non-halting, right? Non-stopping, or this non-halting sight distance, right? So are you stopping your vehicle anywhere during this overtaking operation? Tell me. Are you stopping your vehicle anywhere during the overtaking operation, or you are not stopping your vehicle anywhere during the overtaking operation? You are not stopping your vehicle anywhere during the overtaking operation, so non-stopping, right? Is not right. Now, but that SSD will be called with which name? SSD means the stopping sight distance only, but are you overtaking anywhere, or it is a non-overtaking sight distance? That is your non-overtaking sight distance, na? Non-overtaking sight distance, right? So here non-stopping sight distance means we are passing beyond this opposite vehicle, na? So therefore it is also called as your passing sight distance, right? Overtaking sight distance, what is that? You can call it as non-stopping or non-halting sight distance, or passing sight distance, right? You can call it with any name. But SSD, non-overtaking sight distance, or you can also call it with which name? Non-passing sight distance, na? Non-passing sight distance. Right? What is that non-passing sight distance? If you just observe, what is the meaning of this non-passing sight distance? Non-passing means we are not passing beyond this object or not, stationary object, right? And it is also called with which name? You can say absolute minimum sight distance. If you just observe, it is also called as which one? This absolute minimum sight distance, right? So here this is by default we have to provide. When we have to go for this, if space not available only, we have to go for this 3 times OSD, right? Yes, now understood? Right? Clear everyone these points? All of you? All these points are clear, all of you? Right? Okay. Now coming to this. Now here if you just observe, right, there are acceleration values we are having, right? There are which values we are having? You can say, right, these acceleration values we are having. What is the purpose of these acceleration values? You can say, if you just observe, what is the purpose of these acceleration values? You can say the purpose of these acceleration values is what? Because if acceleration is also not given, right, then how much value of this acceleration we have to take, right? We have to take some standard values of which one? These acceleration values, you can say, right? We have to take some standard values of this acceleration, right? What are these acceleration values we have to take as per IRC? As per this IRC. So IRC specifications means, right, when we have to use this specifications, tell me. If we do not know the acceleration capability of this vehicle, we should use this now. But if you know the acceleration capability of that vehicle, do we need to use this, or we need not use this, right? We need not use this now. When we have to use this, only if acceleration capacity of a particular overtaking vehicle is not known, then only we have to use this. If you just then only we have to use this. If you just right? If acceleration capacity is known, no need to use. IRC standard values we have to use if you do not have clarity. Yes, now understood now? When we have to use this, if you do not have clarity, then only we have to use it now. Yes or no? Now here, based on this speed, okay, I'll be using this color, red blue color. Based on this speed in kilometers per hour, right? What is it? You can say speed in kilometers per hour, and this acceleration in which one? This meter per this second square, na? So what is the speed? You can say that is your 25 kmph, 30 kmph, 40 kmph. Right? What is the standard speed? Same, na? 50 kmph, but here additional 65 comes into picture, right? Next 80 kilometers per hour, next 100 kilometers per hour, you can say. There is some problem with server, it is showing. Okay, what are the acceleration values, right? 1.4 you are having, this 1.3 we are having, 1.25 we are having, is na? Next 1.1 we are having, right? 0.9 we are having, right? This 0.7 we are having, and this 0.53 we are having, right? These are the acceleration values we have to use. If you do not have which one, this is standard values, right? If you do not have, if you do not know these values, you can say, got it? If you know the standard values, we can use the, if you know the acceleration value, you can use that value. But if you do not know, only we have to use this standard values now. You have to be careful. Okay, clear now, everyone? All of you, clear or not? right? Now coming to this, if you just observe, clear everyone, right? Those who are noting, noted. Those who are noting, noted, all of you, this one, right? So here next we'll be going on to which one, this next we'll be going on to which one, this sight distance. So till now what is that we have gone for? If you just observe, sight distance on this straight portions only we have mentioned. Yeah, one more value here, actually that L value, how much we have to take it? Somewhere we have written that L na. What is that L value we have to take it? L will be taken equal to that is 6.1 meter as per IRC na. If nothing is mentioned, what is the L we have to take it? L is nothing but your which one you consider? L is nothing but your which one? This length of this. L is nothing but your length of this vehicle only na. Length of this vehicle only, right? We have to take it as 6.1 meter for the design vehicle if nothing is mentioned. Okay. Now here for SSD we have written some values. If you just observe, these are standard values, safe SSD as per IRC, that based on the speed we have written this SSD value na. Similarly for this OSD also some standard values are there, right? If you write those values now, then this OSD topic gets over, right? So what is it you can say if you just observe, that is your minimum OSD as per IRC. What are this minimum OSD as per IRC? You can say if you just observe, there are different speeds you are having. So for okay, for speed kmph, which speeds are there? You consider that is your 40, 50, 60. Again same speeds only will be there, right? 60, 65, next 80, 100, because up to 100 kmph only we are having these values or not, everyone? This is OSD in meters, right? In Maharashtra Public Service Commission, they have asked these questions directly, right? In some of the states also there is a possibility of getting these questions directly, right? So that is why I am giving these values, right? 165 meters, right? 235 meters, 300 meters, right? This value try to remember definitely, right? This 300 meters, next 340 meters, next 470 meters, next what is it you can say, 640 meters, right? So these values, right? This is 60, 65 kmph and this is 80 kmph and this 100 kmph, right? If you need not remember first two, but these four values you try to remember at least, right? 300, 340, 470, 640 you can say, right? As now right, clear? Right? So this is your OSD requirement, right? Now here if you just observe it, okay, if I'll write many points will come. Okay, let it be this last point I'll write. Okay. So while calculating the sight distance, while calculating which one this sight distances, right? What is that we need to do? While calculating this sight distances, right? What is that we need to do? Tell me. While calculating this sight distances on vertical curves, vertical. This is vertical only, not horizontal. On vertical curves, no, they will be treated as straight, right? They will be treated as which one? This is straight. So which sighted distance? Any sighted distance, right? While calculating which one? This any sighted distance. So whether it is SSD or OSD or whatever it is, the conditions, right? They will be treated as which one? This is straight, and no gradient is used na, and any gradient will be used or no gradient will be used, right? And no gradient is used, right? Any other point we are missing in this OSD? Tell me. Yes, we have missed one point, right? That is your factors affecting that OSD, right? That is one of the important point you can say. Factors affecting that OSD we have missed, right? Is that after writing that OSD gets over. Are you are telling that OSD is over, OSD is over, OSD is over, but OSD is not getting over. Okay. Once again, yeah. This is your 65th. Factors affecting that OSD, right? What are these factors affecting that OSD? Tell me. Okay. Notes need not be there na. You have already printed the notes in your mind na. You take printout of that notes from your mind. You just insert which one, one USB to the printer from your brain, and directly you take printout, right, and check it. Okay. Right. Okay, you do that, right, you try that, right, that would be better. Nice, no, that would be better, absolutely. Right. Now factors affecting the OSD, right? What is the factors affecting this OSD? Tell me. First one, OSD will be directly proportional to this speed na. Any speed, right, whatever it is, right, whatever it is the speed. Okay, directly I'll be rating that speed. Speed increases, OSD increases, right? Second one, OSD will be directly proportional to this reaction time na. Yes, absolutely. And more time you are taking for overtaking means automatically more distance you have to travel na. OSD will be directly proportional to this reaction, overtaking time. And acceleration is more means less time. Less time means automatically which one? Less time means what is it you can say? What is it? Less time means, right, what is it you can say, right? Less time means, right, what is it you can say? Less time means less time means less overtaking distance only. No, less time means that less overtaking distance only, automatically you can say just right. Okay, got it. Now so here what is it you can say? OSD will be inversely proportional to what, right? It is inversely proportional to this acceleration, right? Because what is it you can say? Overtaking time capital T is inversely related to this acceleration, right? And what are the other factors you can say? Friction, coefficient of friction, and all these things, right? What is the coefficient of friction will be influencing this, or coefficient of friction is not influencing? Tell me. Coefficient of friction will not be influencing, right? Why this coefficient of friction is not influencing? Tell me. Why the coefficient of friction is not influencing? Tell me. Because are we applying any brakes first of all? That the brake efficiency and this gradient also, right? Are we applying any brakes here? We are not applying any brakes here, right? When you are not applying any brakes, right, automatically what happens? Tell me. When you are not applying any brakes here, right? When you are not applying any brakes here, so what is the possibility? If you just observe, when you are not applying any brakes here means no utility of this brake efficiency, whether brakes are having this 100% efficiency or these brakes are having this lesser efficiency. Does it matter or it does not matter? Tell me, right? It does not matter na. And when brakes itself are not applied, right, then utilization of friction will be there or no utilization of this friction will be there, right? No utilization of this friction will be there na. So for all these no effect will be there, right? For all these, which one? This no effect will be there, you can say. Got it? Now, but what happens? You can say, but appreciable gradient, right? What is the meaning of this appreciable gradient? Appreciable gradient is nothing but your very high value of this gradient, right, which is not satisfying which one? Which is not satisfying the specifications, na? That is what you can say, right? But appreciable gradient will increase what? The requirement of what? Normal gradient within the limits, it will not have effect, right? Because one direction it will be increasing the speed, one direction it is decreasing the speed, and it is balancing, so no problem, right? But appreciable gradient means very huge value of this gradient, which is very much beyond the IRC gradient limits given, right? But appreciable gradients will increase the requirement of OSD, right? They will increase which one? They will increase the requirements of OSD for what? For this downward and this upward directions na. Got it? So this is your OSD, you can, right? There is nothing beyond this OSD, right? Even if you check the notes also, nothing will be left. Okay, right? Got it now? So shall we move on to the next one? So this is your which chapter is that OSD you can say. This is your chapter 3 we have mentioned, right? Now we are going for this next one. This is chapter 4. Okay. Chapter 4, what is it? Sight distance at these intersections, non-linear motion, and these visual aids, right? All these things, right? All these things we are going for, right? 64th point. Yeah, 1 second. Okay, so here what is that we are considering now? Whenever you are having this vertical curves like this, so it is better you treat them as which one? This is straight, right? So do we need to use either this first gradient or this second gradient in the calculation of this SSD, or no need to use? In OSD, no effect of the gradient, no need to use. Okay, that is fine. But in the SSD, that gradient expression will be there in the SSD now. Gradient will be there in this SSD or not? In this SSD, that gradient term will be there now. 250 for f net plus, but don't use that, right? Don't use that, right? We design these vertical curves as which one? This is straight only, right? Got it now? In our highway also we are discussing vertical curves also, you treat them as straight, so that some error will come. That error is advantageous. This is the original shape, but we are assuming this one and doing all the calculations, so we'll be getting another curve in between these two having the same shape but flatter, right? Got it now? Do you remember this, Rishikesh? We were discussing this in the vertical curves also in our plus courses recently, which is happening. Got it? Right. So now coming to this. So how many points got over? 65 points gets over 66 points. So for this non-linear motion equations, right? What are these non-linear motion equations? Tell me, everyone. What are these non-linear motion equations? Tell me, everyone. That dv by this dt, right? What is it? Dv by this dt? Is it not that acceleration only? Acceleration is equal to the dv by this dt is equal to which one? This alpha minus beta v, right? This is one expression, right? This is one expression, right? What is another expression we have to go for? That a equal to that dv by this dt will be equal to, what is it you can say? Alpha minus beta v naught into e power minus beta t, right? That is also one more expression, isn't it? That is also one more expression, and all of it, right? That is also one more expression you can say, just right? Next, this is your acceleration expression, right? Next, what is the velocity expression if you just observe? That velocity will be equal to, right? What is it you can say? That is your ds by this dt. What is it? Ds by this dt? Tell me how much it comes to be. What is the ds by this dt? Anyone? Velocity is nothing but your that ds by this dt only, or not? Velocity is nothing but your ds by this dt only, right? How can you get this ds by dt expression? Tell me, all of you. How can you get this ds by dt expression? Forgot. Very good, right? So okay. So here, what is it? Anybody? Anyone? Anyone tell me, guess it? Check your notes now. You take printout of the notes from your which one? Brain. Okay. Okay. Shall I write this? Okay. Alpha minus beta v naught by which one? Or I'll write the expression for this yes, then try to guess the expression for this v. Okay. Try to guess the expression for this v, right? Alpha minus beta v naught by beta square into which one? This e power minus beta t plus alpha by beta into which one? Plus alpha by beta into which one? This is t. Next, plus alpha by beta into this t, right? Can you guess this? Non-linear motion expression, everyone. Non-linear motion expression, you forgot? Everyone. You remember this or not? This alpha minus beta v naught by this beta square into that e power minus beta t plus what is that? Alpha by beta into that t, right? Plus alpha by beta into that t. Anything else is there after this or nothing else is there? Tell me. Anything else is there or nothing else is there, right? Nothing else will be there. Na? So here alpha minus beta v naught by this minus beta into, right? What is it? You can say e power minus beta t plus what is it? You can say that alpha by this beta, right? Plus alpha by this beta only you are having, you can say. Got it? Clear? Got it? So this expression we have to use it for which purpose, you can say? This expression we have to use it for which purpose, you can say? This expression we have to use it for which purpose, you can say, right? For the calculation of this S value, na? Is no distance, right? You remember this S value and you remember this acceleration values, right? Those are sufficient enough, right? And what is it? Alpha comma beta? Alpha comma beta are these constants or not? Yes. What is the unit of this alpha? Tell me. It is in meter per second square, and beta, which unit you consider? That is your 1 by second, right? 1 by second, right? And v naught, right? What is that? V naught, you consider v naught is nothing but your initial velocity, na? What is that initial velocity? In which units you consider? That is your meter per second, na? And what is that v? You can say that is your velocity at an instant, na? Velocity at which location? Velocity at an instant t. What is the meaning of this? At an instant t, after t seconds of your travel, na? That is your velocity in this meter per second. Right? What is the a? You can say a is nothing but your acceleration at an instant, na? At an instant t, right? That t is in seconds, right? Acceleration will be getting in this meter per second. Correct? Everything is clear? So that sc is which one? This sc is nothing but your which one? This distance traveled. That sc you will be getting in meters, right? What is the you can say? That is your distance traveled after how much time? After t seconds time, na? After t seconds time, that distance traveled, you can say, just right. Got it now? Now here. So for which one? For this impatient driver, right? Whenever that driver is impatient, for this impatient driver, right? What is the maximum acceleration possible? Tell me. If you are for getting the maximum acceleration, dA by this dt, what is it? You can say maximum acceleration, right? We have to, what is the maximum acceleration? Tell me. Alpha is the maximum acceleration possible, yes or no? Because alpha minus beta v naught, right? Means that reduction is 0, means that is the highest possible, na? Now, what is the v maximum? If you just what is the maximum speed? Maximum speed, to get the maximum speed, dv by dt equal to 0, you have to make it, right? When you are making this dv by dt 0, alpha minus beta v equal to 0, v equal to alpha by this beta we are getting, okay? Alpha by this beta will be getting, you can say, if you just right. Got it now, everyone? Clear? This is clear, all of you? So these are non-linear motion equations we are going for, right? So shall I close the now? So I'll be closing the session now, right? Tomorrow, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, na? Tomorrow it may not be possible, right? On Tuesday or which one? Wednesday we'll be taking this one more class, right? On this remaining visual aids will be there, na? That visual aids will be taking only 15 minutes, only 20-30 minutes class will take, right? Because a very small portion left, na? Or otherwise, which one? Visual aids and this super elevation also I'll take at a time, right? Both I'll take at a time. Okay, otherwise I'll go for live test. Yes, that would be better. I'll go for live test. Tomorrow shall I go for live test? Yes. Tomorrow I'll go for live test, and the visual aids I'll be going later. SSD, OSD I'll be doing non-linear motion. I'll do the live test. Okay, that is better. Clear? Yes, that is better. I'll do the live test. SSD and OSD only I'll do. SSD and OSD only I'll do. Right? 2 or 3 live tests we'll do. Then after that we'll go for the again this revision session. Okay? Because visual aids are left. Visual aids are left in the side distance now. Side distance at the intersection is also left. Those things we'll do later. Okay? After this live test. Tomorrow shall I take? We'll see. If possible, we'll take. Otherwise, no. We'll take on Monday. Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. Any doubts anywhere?